Hello, folks. I wanted to do this impromptu live show because, I was going to record it, but I might as well get the people involved in the chat so we can pound home what the significance of this is. Okay, now, a friend of mine that I've met on. See, they're all talking right now about what I'm talking about. But, Paula, if you're on this live chat, Travis, if you're on this live chat, make a comment, say hi, say what's up. So, yeah, there's Travis. Now, see that word Rakatamatah after his first words in his thing? Those words, that word came to me in a dream. And that's how I met Travis. He was called the architect. But anyway, and there's Paula. Now, anyway, here's the story. Paula sends me this link. Well, first I'll start off with what Travis has been asking me, or Rakatamatah there. He's been asking me if I've seen the word Sam written on things all over the place. And what's up, Gerald? And the word Sam turns out, here, I'll go to this right here. It turns out it's right here. Here's what Sam means. In Hebrew baby names, the meaning of the name Sam is listen, name of God. You hear that? She posted that after. She just sent me that today. Travis asked me this months ago, 2 months ago, a month ago, what Sam meant. And it's written everywhere, he says. He sees it everywhere. I seen it on a couple things he sent me, but I thought, I kind of like, but, I should never, you know what? What do you know? That it means God, listen? You knew that prior to asking me the question, Travis? Oh, now I'm looking like the... Because I got so excited because I didn't know you knew that. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. But, yeah. It still means something. I mean, to me it does anyway. Well, when did you find out? When did you find that out? I mean, why were you asking me? Yeah, it is still amazing. But I don't understand why you were asking me what it meant. Or, I don't know. Maybe you weren't asking me what it meant. Maybe you were asking me if I seen it everywhere. You never told me that's what it meant. Haha, very good. Very good, Gerald. Yeah, I didn't know that. I had no clue that's what that meant. Had no clue Sam meant God or listen. I had no clue. But Gerald, I like that. That's why we have Uncle Sam. That's awesome. It's beautiful. But yeah, and another thing I wanted to just talk about real quick is don't feed into the fear that's going on. There's more people that die in freaking walking across the street that will ever die from this virus, probably. I'm not saying to ignore your health risk or whatever, but just, don't be scared because we're born dead, guys. We're born dead already. We're going to die. Get over it already. Whatever shall be, shall be. Live in the now. Living in the now. It just made sense to me that living in the now is the comfort, the stillness of mind. And it's the same as the center, the center of the Milky Way, the center of Earth, the center of us. We must be centered. That's why it's always That's why it's always, the now. Because the now is all we have. F yesterday because it's gone. F tomorrow because it ain't here yet. You know what I'm saying? Yes, now is all we really have. That is true, Dominic. And hello. That is all we have right now. And, cherish the now with whoever you have. Cherish yourself if that's all you have. If you don't have family members around you, you don't have distractions or just love yourself then. And know that you're here now. People ask me how you doing. I say, I'm still breathing and farting. I guess I can't complain. You know? Thanks for looking. I wasn't looking. I was, it was weird because, I'd like to put things together in my reality, so I can make sense of things. And synchronicities are way more than coincidence or, I think it is the Almighty, the one, us, talking to us, Yes, same, very good. Haha, nice. Very good. Gerald here is a freaking a decoder du jour. The dude, he's constantly doing that. And I love that. We all have our little intricacies of seeing reality. And that's, I think, the essential or the reason for the fractalization of Adam Cadman, us. Because, and this very thing that I just brought up, where Sam is written on everything, and Travis sees it everywhere, is also goes with the axiom of all, or God is in all, yet all, or no, the all is in all, yet all are not all. You understand what I mean by that? Like God is in the earthworm, but earthworm is not God. Or the all is in the earthworm, but the earthworm is not all. And that's what we are in a intellectual, in a spiritual sense, I think, is that we are the unification. We are the unifier, if you will, in the cosmic dance. We are the missing link, if you will, in the evolution on a spiritual and you know what I mean? So it just makes perfect sense that Sam is on everything, but Sam is not everything. But Sam is everything. Like we are part of that whole, and we are not the whole by ourselves. And that's what Yvonne means by when the atom comes back together, when it's the that's what's happening. The oneness, bringing the two to one on every level. The stillness is the now, at peace with everything and everyone, because everyone is you, right? I don't know what you guys think of that. All right, see ya. Oh, full moon, very good. Yes. What's up, Scotty boy? Well, and I wanted to show explain to you guys that this Rakatamatah, Travis, the one who sees Sam everywhere, and has pointed it out to me, and I've seen it on a couple things. How I met him. I was doing a live stream just like this on a New Year's Eve 2 years ago. And I had this dream the night before, and this weird word just came into my mind. It popped into my mind. I don't know if it was said to me. I don't know if I just read it or what. But he wrote it in chat on a live stream, and I said, whoa, back the truck up. I slammed the brakes on the live stream, and I turned my attention to that. And Rakatamatah, I went to gematria.com. And let's see, I think I did this video before. I did a video on this before, but we're going to go to, where is it? What is it? Gematria. Where? What is it? This one? I don't think it's this one. No, that one got shut down. And I wonder why that got shut down. That's kind of weird. But Gematria calculator, where the hell is it? Geomatrix, this one right here. Okay, I went to this website. Come on. What's up, Pete Turtle? I like turtles. I'm just showing a little, thing of how okay, well, whatever. I can't get on it. I don't know why. Something's going on with my phone. But anyway, long story short, I went to this Geomatrix here. To Gematria. What the hell? I can't click on these freaking things. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's driving me nuts. Wow, that's weird. Maybe all those sites are closed down or what? What the hell is that? What's going on with this? That's weird. Okay. Now I should be able to just click on this link right here. Right here. And look at it. Oh, it might go now. Maybe not. What the hell is going on? I did Google it. I'm Googling. Oh, okay, yeah. What the hell? Look at, there's yeah, all of your videos, dude. Is that why you're doing this? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I went to Gematria, and look at it. It's not letting me link this. Why? Why can't I go on that? Weird, dude. This is weird. I mean, I can't click on any of these Gematria code links. Well, this one I could. That was fast. They must want us to read that one. But look at it. Won't go there. Won't go here. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, now he said this word, and it came to me in a dream the night before, and I said stop, hold the press, and I went here. I typed it in, calculated Gematria, and everybody knows. What the hell? That's all. That's all good. What the hell? It's not letting me go to the frickin'. This is effed up, man. It's weird. That's just so weird. I don't know why I can't go to this freaking link. You see black screen? What do you mean you see black screen? Really? That's crazy. I'm trying. I can't open anything. Do you does everybody else just see a black screen? Yeah, okay. So you're seeing what I'm doing right here, right? And that I can't click on these links. They are not allowing me to click on the links, right? Then I went to this one, and this one's closed down. What does that say? Internal server error. Yeah. Okay, we'll go to this one, ridingthebeast.com. Okay, let's see if the same answer pops up in this one as it did in the other one. Because the other one... See, that's not the same. That's not the same. You would think they would be the same because it's gematria, right? Yeah, they must have shut those two sites down, and that must be what it is. Right? See, this one must be shut down. The Matrinator. What's up? What's up, Cindy? How are you, sweetheart? We'll go to this one. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go to the Hebrew version, don't I? That's what it is. Yep, it was the Jewish one. And it came up my number, 333. Triangular prime factorization, Fibonacci. That's crazy. But I mean, I guess it's numbers. That's the way it works. So then what did I do? I typed in my name. Oh, no, yeah. Is that what it was? Yeah, no, my 333 came up. Samuel soon. Yeah, so that's why Samuel is in the Bible, huh? Wow, 72. Why is it... yeah, whatever, it's too long of a story to get into. But anyway, I typed in my name, and then my name brought back the response of it's I wish I could get to that site that was there, because then I could explain it completely, but it's not going to allow me. I think it's closed down. That's closed down. That one didn't work. I mean, is this one going to work? No. I don't know what's going on here. Graham Hancock wrote a book on gematria. I didn't know that. But yeah, what it amounts to, what this all amounts to, is what I'm trying to get at, is that the all is in the all, but the all is, but all are not all. The all is in all, yet all are not all. You know, God is in the earthworm, but the earthworm is not God. Part of God, but not God. That's what I'm getting at here. And the stillness, the relationship between the dark and the light, is just like being still, calm, to the hectic franticness of our fear-based reality that we reside in. So if we just, you know, if we, and that's how creation is, you know, that's it's simple, yet hard for our finite mind to wrap the understanding up in a pretty little package with a bow on it, you know. And it all ties together. How the pyramid rises from a bunch of nonsense to a point of truth, one truth, because all that nonsense is in the truth. But if you build your pyramid correctly, you can rise and shine above all. Yes, yin and yang, yes. And I didn't know the dichotomy of that symbol until, you know, fairly recent, a couple years ago, that I didn't even notice the white dot in the middle of the black side, and I didn't notice the black dot in the middle of the white side. Marty Leeds, yep, I pay attention to Marty Leeds, is real thorough with all this sort of math beyond yeah. I've watched a few of his videos, but he started charging, and he's got, you know, he starts charging for his information. What's happening, legend? What's up, brother? You know, Marty Leeds he's got a premium channel. You know, people start selling what the truth is. You know, I mean, outright selling it like you have to pay for it. Yes, I have always thought that's yin and yang, and it is the same. Yes, the darkest of the dark is the brightest of the bright. I don't know if he's a jerk. I'm not going to pass judgment like that, because I like Marty Leeds. I just don't like the way he's selling truth. I don't like when anybody's selling the truth, you know, especially when it comes to this sort of thing, because this is everybody's right to know. Everybody. If they shall look, they shall not have an obstacle in their way, such as money, to get there. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. The truth is always within you, but you do need a yogi or somebody that knows. I would still be lost, and I owe that to first and foremost Phil. You know, or I'd be completely lost. Yeah, he sells the truth, yes. And I was, Whiteboard Gematria is by far the best Gematria decoder on YouTube. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Aaron. How's the family down under, brother? Yes, Marty Leeds, I'm sure he still tells the truth. But, you know, the thing is, guys, now, the reason why my information or our information or the information that matters the most is not spreading like a wildfire is because it's not popular, first of all. And second of all, first of all, it's because it's not being sold, usually. And it is the pearls that we hold dear to us that we do not want to I don't know, if it ain't selling, people ain't buying. You know what I mean by that? If I ain't selling the truth, people aren't going to buy the truth because it's not for sale in the first place. You know what I mean? Yes, you can't buy the real truth. Stairway to Heaven. Very true. Very true. And what's popular isn't true, and what's true isn't popular. I'm glad to hear, Aaron. I'm glad it's good. I hope the boy's good, and, you know. And right now, what's being propagated in the United States and the UK and everything, more people die walking across the street than frickin' some new virus. You know, I'm not saying ignore the health risk or whatever, but don't buy into the fear, because the fear is the fetter that is the greatest bind to our souls. And here, I'll just open up the Emerald tablets real quick, and and go to the first thing. You know, knowledge is regarded by a fool as ignorance, and the things that are profitable are to him hurtful. He liveth in death; it is therefore his food. So I think that means that, you know, if no, free press, there's one truth. There is no two have the same truth. There's one truth. Truth has put so many people in prisons. How is that, Gerald? How is truth put? Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. But yeah, no two in this world are saying, you know, is, I mean, people like to think their truth is the truth, when actuality there can only be one truth, and if there's more than one truth, all would be dead, or all would be false and in vain, right? Because if there's more than one truth, nothing is true. See, Savitar or Travis, that's you're buying into the hype, dude. You know what I mean? Just like I did. Yes, people are put in cages. People are put in cages for trying to disseminate the truth. This is true, but life is indeed strange. Life is a stranger. Or wait, what's how does that song go? People are strange, everything's strange. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. When I think I sang the lyrics wrong, but whatever. Princess Cruise Ship. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, where is all of our information coming from? Where is all of our information coming from? One source. Now that one source, you know, could be contrived, could be this or that, but yeah, I'm not saying you have to buy it to see it. You know what I mean? People are strange when you're a stranger. Yeah, faces look ugly when you're alone. The Doors. Yes, it is the Doors. Yes, I love that song too, and I love the Doors. You know, the Doors are right there. Yes, the one source is within us that we connect. Yes, the right and wrong will always be wrong. This is correct. You know, the doors. Yes, yes, yes. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. Yeah, Mr. Mojo rising. Mr. Mojo rising. You got to keep on rising. Riding, riding. Right? Nice. Man supports himself only on that which resists. So earth must resist man, else man existeth not. Man is a star bound to a body until in the end he is freed through his strife. Only by struggle and toiling thy utmost shall the star within thee bloom out in new life. He who knows the commencement of all things, free is he, and his star from the realms of the night. Yeah, I know. It's been, the chemtrails were just intense. It got nice around here, and then all of a sudden chemtrails everywhere. Riders on the storm, doom, da, doom, doom, doom. Till this face, right? Three holds the key of all hidden magic. Creator he of the halls of the dead. sending forth power, shrouding with darkness, binding the souls of the children of men, sending the darkness, binding the soul force, director of negative to the children of men. So the 3 is where we are in the lower density. You know what I'm saying? Three is the 3D world we live in. Yes, and I have a theory on the whole chemtrailing issue. Because if light is all and all is light, would they not be blocking us from the right to have that light within our night? On the horizon when it's about to set, why are they blocking it? Why is it blocked from our view on the horizons more than, any other time in the sky? But if you've noticed, they have there's some sort of a track, or it's charged differently. The stuff that they're laying down is charged differently, so it propagates towards the sun. You know what I'm saying? It's not for only the block, Steve. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I'm saying that they're blocking the information, because this is how I started this journey. I was looking at the sky, and I think this is the reason why Nibiru is, to me, antiode. What do you mean an antiode? What do you mean by that? An antidote or an antiode? What is an antiode? What's up, Robert? What's up, Pyramid? Dominic, P. Turtle? Scotty, Daddy Madass? Free Press, Gary, Michelle, I'm glad you guys are all here discussing this with me. Sun gazing at sunrise and sunset is key. Yes, but now why is it blocked mostly? Okay, now this is how I started my journey. I was looking at the sky, filming the sky. Everybody knows I had 450 Nibiru videos on my channel. I was getting 7,000 views per video about in 2017. And then all of a sudden I woke up to the nature of fear and fear-mongering and the esoteric side of what Nibiru is. Nibiru is the catalyst for me. It was for me a catalyst to look up in the sky. And by looking up in the sky, I started sun gazing. And I looked at the sun one December 15th. Yes, and it very well could be. You know what I mean? Maybe they could be spreading it there, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into that because I'm not going to fearmonger. I'm not going to say they're spraying it, laying it down on us, because I honestly believe, well, not believe, I honestly think that this whole realm is designed for it to be a struggle, guys. From the top to the bottom to the top. If you're not struggling, you're not going to rise. You're not going to be the cream of the crop. The hero's journey is for all of us to be aware, to learn, love, conquer our fear. Far and foremost, above all things else, is to pay it forward, because one is all and all is one in this realm of illusion and wealth. This whole thing is a freaking illusion, a grand design to cause confusion. It's to set us apart, to set us against one another, so we can ignore what is real, what is true. Right? Think about it. Why else would we have to struggle every day? Why else? Nice. It's a never-ending poop factory. Very good thought. Very good. Very good. Yes, it is. It's more the. It's not a simulator per se. It's a on-the-job training, if you will. You know, OJT for you and me. The work of life, the work of the completed tree. We must grow till our fruit ripens and we can bear all that is in here or out there. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, very good. And you see how I live, die, eat, get eaten? It's all poop. Yes, it is process. You are right about that, Thoth. Life is process. The process of accumulation to accumulate to the point of the pinnacle, to recreate it. And that's our purpose here, is to rise above it all, to be above the light. The light is our creator. The creator is the brightness that lights up the night. But we can fight. We can cause despair. We can cause each other to be aware. We can help each other from here. We can help each other from there. I'm Dr. Seuss, so I'm out of here. I'll see you later, guys. No, I'm just kidding. How do you sun gaze other than the obvious? No, you can't do it when it's in high noon, because if you start sun gazing at high noon, what's going to happen? At high noon, your freaking eyeballs are going to be fried out of your skull, right? You're going to wreck the Son of God. Yes, well, the sun and the moon are representation of Osiris and Isis in the Egyptian sense. They're also representation of the heart and the mind in a esoteric sense or a Kabbalistic sense. With or without religion, good people can behave well and bad people can do evil. But for good people to do evil, that takes religion. Stephen, yeah. But I mean, you cannot throw religion out, because religion in and of itself is a construct that it invokes a control mechanism, I guess. So yeah, and you're right. Death sucks, painful, scary. It's why we use drugs in hospice. It is very true. It's very true. It's very true. The sun is representation of the light in our mind. It's the physical representation. It's the center. Okay, now get this. The center of our solar system is the sun. The center of our being is our pineal gland and in our heart married. So that is the center of us. So the center of all things is the stillness of now. If this is a school, then, what better way to teach you to be still in a chaotic sense, and just the dichotomy or the friction between the stillness and the chaotic causes creation. So if you can rise above or see it through, don't believing on that center. The center of all things is the center of us, the center of the galaxy, the center of the solar system, the center of the earth. That's why the pineal gland of the earth is the Great Pyramid. That's why the pineal gland of the Great Pyramid is the King's Chamber. And the pyramid was not only a power source or a thing to cause awe or a thing to vibrate and resonate and make noise, but it was everything. Incorporated in it is gematria, or is geometry, which is earth measure. Incorporated in it is esoteric knowledge, like squaring the circle. Incorporated in it is the Jed pillar, which is the four corners brought to the one point. Incorporated in it is us, because we are the triangle, we are the pyramid, we are the tetrahedron. Incorporated in it is everything from the numbers that say it's the same as the distance from the earth to the moon, and it's just like how the moon is the right size from our perspective to block out the sun exactly until we see a ring around it. Everything is represented in the center of all things, because the center of all things is what our true love or incommensurate love for everybody will bring. If we live inward and love outward, there's nothing that can faze us. Nothing at all. Know thyself, calmness is the ultimate sign of strength. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sun being said in our center of galaxy, I mean. Oh, there is a central sun. Yes. But notice how it's always sun. Is it an ironic or coincidence, or is it an ironic coincidence, or is it benevolent intervention? By who? By ourselves? What are you guys talking about? You guys talking about something? Sometimes God allows what He hates to accomplish what He loves. Very good. That's the same as the axiom of God created evil to form the good, right? Rise and look around you. You will see you are all. That's not necessarily true, but the all is in us, right? Yes. If you can marry that in your mind, then I guess yeah, you're right about that. Unless you are a master of meditation, I guarantee you that none of you can stay still here for 10 minutes. This is true. I can't. I'll fully admit that. Because I'm a deer hunter. I used to hunt deer, and I won't do it anymore because, I don't want to kill it. I tried last year, and I couldn't do it. I took one shot at a deer, and I got physically sick to my stomach. So I didn't deer hunt this year. But I was a killer up till then, up till last year. And we all have free will. That is the point right there, right there. What was I talking about though? The killing deer, master oneself, calmness, ultimate sign of strength. Yes. What were we talking? I gotta get back. Stay still. Oh yeah. And deer hunting, I couldn't sit. You can't sit still for more than a half an hour before it starts hurting. In the physical sense, it is almost impossible to sit still because you will hurt. It's like somebody that's bedridden. They have to be turned, otherwise they get bed sores. Because everything here in this physical realm is constantly in motion. So, heaven, God, your true self is stillness in the abyss. Is calmness, is love, is light, is all that we miss. In this realm of here and go there is something that everybody doesn't know, and everybody is truly unaware. Except for those here to watch coronavirus take out a bunch of old people and watch the economy crash. Exactly. That's exactly what the TV is propagating to us, folks. It's always going to end. Think about that. There's always some shit in our freaking realm that's going to kill us. For me it was Nibiru, but that Nibiru, that planet coming to kill me, turned it into what I'm talking about right here and now. And it's brought this whole knowing to me that it's impossible if I wouldn't have looked, because I was stuck in the cars, stars, and bars mentality of our world, guys. Yes. Yes, I think it's all just a shit show for sure. It's a shit show for sure. And we are not here to ignore evil. We are not here to propagate evil. We are here to rise above the bullshit. There is something always coming to kill us. Always. Rocket Man, North Korea, Iran, there's always something coming to kill us. Why is that? That is because it's all a freaking shit show. Designed by the Creator, by the Almighty, the One, that we are all a part of, and He's a part of us all. We're not living in a dream. We're not living in a simulation. It is true. It is aggressive. It is our physical education. It is our PE of life, you see. It is everything, including you and me. Because that which is within you is also within me. Together, if we see what happiness would that be? It's cyclical, yes. Yes. Yes, Thoth, it is. That's their free will choice to do that. They can manipulate, but in the end of the day, they are us and we are them. I'm not saying accept it. I'm not saying, has anybody seen this game, this slap game? But, yeah, these are pictures I took of the chemtrailers yesterday. Or is this a video? No. Yes, beloved. or children who are sold into slavery. I'm not saying any of that isn't true. I'm not saying any of that isn't true, Thoth. It is. It's true. Don't see what enslaved and brainwashed people would learn, or children who are sold into slavery. I don't. I totally agree with that. We might not be totally perfect, but I am sure glad to be a human here on Earth. I'm glad to be breathing and farting. And I'm in the middle of. I'm going to lose my mom soon. Everybody's going to die though. Some baby is torn out of an abortion. What did it learn? Exactly. My wife had an abortion when we were younger, and it's something I regret. It's something that I wish I never even had a process in doing. But we can be all sold. Yes, yes. It's always stacked against us, though, Jared. That's my point. Being stacked against us is the point. Let me read this again to you guys, okay? Right here. Man supports himself only on that which resists. So earth must resist, else man existeth not. Fire, the inner fire, is the most potent of all force, for it overcometh all things and penetrates all things of the earth. And then it goes on in the next paragraph or two. Man is a star bound to his body, until in the end he is freed through his strife. Only by struggle and toiling thy utmost shall the star within thee bloom out in new life. He who knows the commencement of all things, free is he and his star from the realms of the night. Right, and you would just keep having to go through the cycle until you learn. Yes, it does, but the spirit doesn't enter a baby until its first breath. I think after 28 days of conception, I think that it's the cycle of the moon is when the soul enters the because I can remember being in my mom's womb, or maybe it was some other mom's womb. I don't know. It's a choice you choose, not a choice to experience. Be love for you, be love for me, be love for now. It sets you free. I like that. I like to rhyme. Being an eagle would be cool, though. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. If you were born in a bush eating bugs raised by wolves, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily the truth, because I think the cyclical nature of our cosmic dance, of our earthly cataclysmic thing that goes on here, everything is cyclical, from the climate to I think the reincarnation cycle is cyclical until you rise above that cycle. That is the wheel within the wheel analogy in Ezekiel's wheel, or there's always a turn key to get you to the next level. And I think the turn key for us is to rise, to be above, to be in the stillness of the now, and see the light, because the light is all, and all are in the light, and all can propagate the light if you choose to do so. And now these are the far from the future, formless yet forming, came they as teachers for the children of men. And then it goes on to explain what the 7 lords of Amenti are. Forth from them came forth the Logos, instruments they of the power over all, vast in their countenance, yet hidden in smallness, formed by a forming, known yet unknown. Now, what that says to me, forth from they came forth the Logos. The Logos is creation itself, everything. The stillness, the circle and the square, yes. You're right, Steve. We are reincarnated in numerous times, countless. Did you write that poem, Robert? Nice. Soul and spirit are different. Yes, you're right. Soul and spirit are different. Spirit is the spirit of the world. Spirit to me is the spirit that the world is. What if we got sold a load of bullshit before we came here and signed a contract that wasn't fair? There's no what ifs like that, I don't think. Gary, I don't think it's possible, because God is truth, and truth don't lie. And if we are reincarnated, you have to really You have to really buy into, you have to, if you think that's possible, then there's no possibility of rising above it then. You know? Until you have suffered much in your heart, you cannot learn humility. Elder Thaddeus. I don't know if we choose to come here, but I think we choose when to come here. I'm not, the only magic a contract has is that you believe it has power. Very good. Very good. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I was getting at when I said that. Now, the Logos is creation. And instruments are they, the 7 Lords of Amenti, which are the 7 Hermetic principles, which are the 7 days of the week. There's no coincidence that Sunday is the day of rest. Right? There is no coincidence that it's the Sabbath. Right? And it's no coincidence that the sun riseth, the sun setteth. And the sun has its pinnacle point. Yeah, that was a very good point, Thoth. You believe it has power. Very good. And that's what I was getting at about, if man is what he thinketh. That's the old axiom right there. Man is as he thinketh. Saturday, Saturn's day, yes. Yes, it could be. But, that's the dichotomy or the friction that reality or creation brings, right? It is the perturbation of the light in the dark that causes the vibration, that causes the spark, that makes the polarity, that causes the rhythm. Then you have cause, and then you affect. Then you affect the cause. You eject. You have the gender, the light propagation. Then you're back to the mentalism of what God's creation. Then you're to the correspondence as above, so below, below as above. So then then you go back and you see that all is a cyclical thing for one, for all. And I don't know if that sounded sounded stupid or sounded good, but I don't know why I do that, but I just keep doing it. And I'm sorry if I bore you guys with it. I'm sorry if I sound stupid, but hey, if my name was something else, I'd probably be Cupid. No, I've too many times watching Dr. Seuss, too many kids. No, not too many kids. I could have more kids. I wish I had more kids. But, it is a truth that this realm of this time, we are teetering. I'm glad you guys like it, I kind of... Religion is for those who don't want to go to hell, and spirituality is for those who have already been there. That's a very good one. I like that one. Suffering much in heart is a gateway. Choose love to heal, not resentment. Another... Yes, very, very good, yes. Sunday was known as the first day of creation. That is the mentalism. That's a very true. That's exactly what I was getting at. That's what my last poem was, yeah. I'm glad. Cupid is a devil. Anybody is a devil that chooses to... You'd be lost without him, and you know it, Michelle. You know it. I feel like crying right now, you guys, because I love you all. And I mean that. Because if it wasn't for you, who would I be? We can rise above this. But we must first, battle ourselves. The twixt forces that we battle daily. Maybe this is why sex is bad. Sex isn't bad. Sex when you're not sex is representation of the truth inseminating you as a spiritual being, as God copulating with us, creating the light, the Son, the only begotten Son of man, and the Son of God. It all makes sense. It all makes sense, guys. All of this shit makes sense. You know, and it's beautiful. It's completely, utterly beautiful when you really sit back and you look at it. How all of the contrived religious texts that we thought were contrived, they're all just a repeating allegory to tell you that, you know, are you going to live in death or are you going to live alive? Yes. And we're in this 3D realm, you know, and these are the numbers of the names of the lords of the cycles. You know, the sons of the morning, masters of wisdom. Formed are they, not they as the children of men. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 9 are the titles of the masters of men. 3 holds the key of all hidden magic, creator he of the halls of the dead. Is that now where we reside? In the halls of the dead? So 3. What does that mean? Shut up, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you, Thoth. Miles, you some bitch. You're right. Hey, I did a lot of acid. I'm not going to say I didn't. But, you know, they say psychedelics bring you closer to God, right? And I'm not saying everybody go tripping on acid to get close to God or doing DMT or none of that shit. I think crying is a way to cleanse your doubt, to bring you closer. Then you know I am speaking the truth. I have also done some in the past. Yes, I'm not saying you're not speaking the truth, buddy. Square peg, round hole. Square hole, round peg. Right? But I mean, Menza, I started all of this podcast here an hour ago now because Travis Rakatamatah, yeah, I'm sure you're aware of that story, but Rakatamatah, he shared a couple months back, you know, he said he was seeing Sam on everything. Well, just today, Paula sends me this link telling me what Sam means. To listen, and it's the name of God, or it is God. And I didn't know that. I didn't know people thought, or people attribute the name Sam to God. I had no clue. Yeah, I miss Runky Monkey too, and that's, you know, I love the dude. And, you know, but I found it just inspiring to have somebody send me that link, and then I didn't know that Travis knew what Sam meant, so, you know, it kind of got me here. Okay, now, Lord of the Dead, Halls of the Dead, Creator He, Halls of the Dead. We are in the Halls of the Dead because we are born dead, guys. We are dead men walking, dead women walking. Right? Sam I am, yes. And is it... I never even realized that. Wow. Sam I am. Nice. Green eggs and ham. Yeah. And I got Phil's opinion on that article. And I've got that Jesse's opinion on that article at 2 different moments, actually. Phil came to me. He said that's it's a poignant yet confusing link if you don't know that Jesus wasn't a man. You have to get over the fact that our Christian teachings or everybody thinks that Jesus was a man. It's an allegory for the light, you know, and we are born into death. Just take 70, 80 years to die, right? But that article, both of them said. Well, Phil said it's very busy and a lot of information crammed onto a page. And that was the one sentence he had the issue with, was saying that Jesus was right about everything and it was a literal man. Okay? Because it's all allegory. You cannot take allegory, mix it in with literalism, and come out at the end knowing or understanding what it means if you're in the carnal mind. So you have to look at, you have to get over the literal story or the literal sense of the story, because the literal sense of the story is there to convey people, to hold them in thrall, to get them to pay attention, because they realize that, So Phil said that it was very busy, and then that Jessie comes in with another message, and I don't know if she was referring to the article or not, but I took it as this. She said, "You can only find peace in the stillness of all, of the Creator of all. And until then, be still and know yourself," or something like that. But anyway, it was pretty poignant, and it was weird. Okay, hence I said Runk hugs when I came in, and after watching Steve's videos of Steve's, it often says Jerry Runk in the top right corner as suggested video. Yes, I put that card up there for it. Yes. Yes, there's a lot of correct information in there. I think they grabbed us spiritually when they get a hold of our placenta at birth, when they cast spells. Yeah, very well could be. I'm new to the whole spell casting thing. I don't know about, words are spelling. We know that, words cast spells, and that's because, by our words is our intent. Jesus is born as a man. Fallen Lucifer is severity in the physical. How he is raised is a reflection of is a reflection of society's devotion and faith in God. The people make Lucifer or Jesus. Yeah, Jesus is the light. Lucifer is the light. Spellcasting is actually legal, laws and contracts. Yes, very true. Black magic, tricks, lies. Yes, exactly. Right, and walking on water is the light going through the chaotic waters of noon. That's what Jesus walking on water meant. That's what that meant. Walking on water. Jesus walked on water. That was because the light in the chaotic abyss of the chaotic waters of noon, the light is the perturbation within it. It's the same as these solar boat. Yes. Yes. You can cast fireballs like a mad wizard if you make a flamethrower to do it. Very true. Okay, now, 3. We are on the 3. We are in the third rock from the sun, guys, in the 3D realm, right? All hail to the 3D, because that is where that holds us in thrall, you and me. This is where we are. The 3 holds the key of all hidden magic. Creator he of the halls of the dead. Sending forth power. Now this is important, pay attention. Shrouding with darkness, binding the souls of the children of men. Sending the darkness, blinding the soul, or sending the darkness, binding the soul force. Director of negative to the children of men. Right? Yes, and Cayman 830, you're right about that probably, because it's like the pyramid, how pyramid represents everything, and everything is the light. So it's like the light is the filter for us but it's also the thing that we create. It's the thing that creates us, and we recreate it. When God copulates the truth within us, inseminates us with truth, we come out in new life. We're born out in new life. Right? So the binding the souls of the children of men, sending forth power, shrouding with darkness, sending the darkness, binding the soul force. That is what's going on here. You're completely enlightened by saying we're enslaved here. Because do you know what N means? In. N means in. Like Enlil is in air, Enki is in earth, right? Knowledge is ego for you. You're right about that. You're right about that. You're completely right about that. Enlil means in air. Enki means in earth. Like Anunnaki means Sky Father, because that's Anu, which is my symbol. And I'm not saying I'm a Sky Father, but that's why I keep it, because everything is that. From the smallest to the biggest, like the Russian doll analogy, you know? He only teaches this gift to his inheritor. Hide the knowledge from the rest. In my name only will you be saved. Christian name only. He has the power of the gods, the chief, the head priest. Who does? If you are in a tribe and only one man has the magic, knowledge of making the fire. But Dewdrop Inn, very good. Hey man, I used to go to a camp where there was a Dewdrop Inn. Yes. Yes. But I mean, the fact that it's stacked against us here, but it's stacked against us on purpose, guys. It's not on purpose per se, but it's indifferent. It's the flail of the Egyptian sarcophagus on this, because there's a crook and a flail. Those are the indifference and the redeemer aspects of the light. I don't think hiding it will solve the problem. Only sharing it will fix it. But it's not a problem. That's the point. The point is that we have to have a struggle. We have to have strife. Otherwise, we would not be born out. We would not come from the light. We would not reproduce it. We would not struggle to strive to rise above else. Other knowledge is owned and stored in private. Yes. Yes. We didn't start the fire. It's been always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. It was right. But it still go on and on and on and on. Knowledge can be owned, yes, and it can be for sale. And that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah. Love you, Billy Joel. Right. Okay, now, so that 3 is the 3D realm, is the third rock from the sun. It is us. Right? Who sells wisdom? Not me. You can't sell wisdom. You can sell information, but you can't sell wisdom. From knowledge begets wisdom. From wisdom, understanding is born. That's the Shakma, the Bina, and the Kether of the completed tree of life. Because until we understand that we are all one, we are all going to be last. We are all going to be done. But being done, the harder your life is, the more ancient your spirit is. The stronger you are, hence you need the struggles. That's why others have easier lives. Thanks. I have spoken to Indy. It works for me. Yes. I want to do more than share what I know, though, guys. I want to help us all. And I think that's the point. I think, I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm not looking for accolades. I'm not looking for anything but other than, just a chance to share. Because I think we've been here before. I think this has been. Do you notice we have all of our intricate, we have all of our, characteristics of each of us that bring to this group that we're starting, that we've started. That there's the negative, there's the positive, there's the enlightened, there's the questioning, there's the, there's always, and that's what it's all about. I think that's why God is separated, has used us as vessels of vanity, our vessels as vanity vessels, so he could define what he truly is. You can think of us as all aspects, as all parts of the whole. Like we're cells in the big scheme of God. Like, like we are different aspects of a psychological makeup as a physical makeup, you know? Deja vu, too. Yes, deja vu. Younger spirits have much easier lives. But there's younger spirits that are born with a struggle, and like my nephew, he had his stomach born. When he was born, his stomach was on the outside of him. He's the oldest soul I know. You could just see it in him. Like some of us have had animals that we could see that they were wiser than beyond what they look. Okay, I'm gonna go on to this. So 3D realm, the third rock from the sun is the 3, and also is the beginning. Okay, 4 is he who looses the power, Lord he of life to the children of men. Light is his body, flame is his countenance, freer of souls to the children of men. So that is the first, the vibratory enunciation. It's the light within the abyss, the darkness, that brings copulation, that brings the freedom, because it is the indifferent life source, and it is the redeeming source of our life, that we live in remorse, right? Five is the master, the Lord of all magic, key to the word that resounds among men. What were we just talking about? The spelling, the word, 5 is the master, the Lord of all magic, key to the word that resounds among men. What's that? The polarity. 6 is the Lord of light, the hidden pathway, path of the souls of the children of men. 6 is also the rhythm. 7 is he who is Lord of the vastness, masters of space, and the key of the times, which to me is the cause and effect. Because that which you cause, you make an effect, and that which you affect is from your cause. Do you not see how necessary a world of pains and troubles is to the school of intelligence, and make it a soul? Very good. Very good. Very good. 8 is he who orders the progress, weighs and balances the journeys of men. So what is 8? 8's got to be the gender, or the ourselves, which is the all, the and then 9 is the Father, vast is his countenance, forming and changing from out of the formless. That's the mentalism, guys. And then meditate on the symbols I give thee. Keys are they, though hidden from men. Right? And reach ever upward, O soul of the morning. Turn the thoughts upward to the light and to life. Find in the keys of the numbers I bring thee. Light on the pathway from life unto life. Sounds like God is retarded? No, you don't forget it all. Your soul knows. Your soul knows, Thoth. Miles, I'm looking at your name right here in this book over and over and over again. List ye, O man, to the voice of the wisdom. List to the voice of Thoth the Atlantean. Freely I give to thee of my wisdom, gathered from the time of space of this cycle. Master of mysteries, son of the morning, living forever, a child of the light, shining with brightness, star of the morning. Thoth, the teacher of men, is of all. Okay? Just in the sentence, Thoth the Atlantean is the consciousness in our mind, because to me, Atlantis is our mind. The cities of Kior and Undal are the cities of the lobes of our brain, guys. It's our brain. That's what Atlantis is. The 7 rings is the same as the Sephiroth, the tree of life. Right? Long time ago, I in my childhood lay neath the stars on long-buried Atlantis, dreaming of mysteries far above men. Then in my heart grew there a great longing to conquer the pathway that led to the stars. That's what's happened to me. Year after years, I sought after wisdom, seeking new knowledge, following the way, until at last my soul, in great travail, broke from its bondage and bounded away. Free was I from the bondage of earthman, free from the body I flashed through the night. Unlocked at last for me was the star space, free was I from the bondage of night. Now to the end of space sought I wisdom, far beyond knowledge of finite man. That is the consciousness that grows in the abyss. That is the light that is with all of us. What's up, Maxie? What's up, guys? Shell game. Price is right. What's behind door number 3? Very good. Right. We are all Atlanteans. But a book of Daniel say the land will return to the sovereign people. The land returning to the sovereign people is us. We are the land. Right? We are the spirit of the world. You want me to look up that link? Wikipedia Thoth Aman. Put the SmackDown. Who did I put the SmackDown on? Three Little Pigs. I think about all the other things you already know about Mr. Menzo. What does that mean? Thoth is that of which we remember. Not cool that knowledge is hidden. Nobody has that right. Who holds memory? We all hold memory. That's what my 333 thing was coming to me. That's what Travis seeing Sam on everything is. That's what whatever spurred you on to come on this live stream is. Whatever, because if you're listening to me, if you're here with us right now, we are all trying to find the truth. And that's all that matters. Because we are going through that battle, that hysterical, nonsensical battle of the hero's journey from ignorance to truth. Memory holds water. Yeah, water holds memory. Yes, it does. That's why we're probably 70% water. Okay, so when he states that his soul in great travail broke free from the bondage and bounded away. In great travail. What does that mean to everybody? So I sought after wisdom, seeking new knowledge, following the way until at last my soul in great travail broke free and bounded away. If Atlantis was flooded, now the flood of Atlantis is the flood of the life, of the waters of life, that is the light that we see when we rise above creation, when God inseminates us with the truth, because the truth is all there is, the one truth that comes to the point, the pinnacle, from the pineal ejaculation. Our brain, our mind is one with the cosmos. The 12 cranial nerves is the same as the zodiac above us. And the 13 is the Jesus that's in the Last Supper painting. The 13 is also the pineal gland that is in the middle of the 12 apostles of our brain, which is the same as the zodiac, which is the same as the 12 apostles, our disciples, at Jesus' side in the Last Supper painting. You know? Travail, the tree of life. Yeah. Live or dead, I'm still here. Right. But I mean, far into space my soul traveled freely, into infinity's circle of light. Strange beyond knowledge were some of the planets, great and gigantic, beyond dreams of men. Yet found I law in all of its beauty, working through and among them, as here among men. Flashed forth my soul through infinity's beauty. Far through space I flew with my thoughts. Rested I there on a planet of beauty, strains of harmony filled all the air. Shapes were there, moving in order, great and majestic as stars in the night, mounting in harmony, ordered equilibrium, symbols of the cosmic, like unto law. We are all just stupid monkeys, and we were brainwashed into thinking we were greater, so we put on pants. I think we decided to be here right now to help others. Yes, obviously, that's why we're here. Do you know the truth? Then be you. Ah, very good. Everything manifests in the physical. We are gods after all. Yes. Squirt that DMT, you little greasy pineal gland. Right. You know, it's there's no coincidence that the obelisk is representation of the phallus, which is erect into the heavens. You know what I mean? There is no coincidence that it's you can look at it as a sexual connotation or a negative one, but it's not. It's a divine order that we all in this two from the one, which makes the three, which comes from the three is the four, you see, which then brings the reality of the five process that brings on the truth of the seven, loop. Because the life of the three that came from the two is direct. Maybe so, Brent. What? I vote for the later. I thought this was a happy space, a pant-free zone. Okay, guys. You guys got lost. I must have got lost. You should look into dopamine in the brain from some neurologist and whatnot. Why? You think I got a lot of dopamine? Or am I missing dopamine? Everything is not as explainable. The reality is that the unseen is more important than what we see. I don't care what anybody says to me. It's what drives and motivates you. You don't get it for a reward, but you get it when you're going after it. Yeah? I've come for cake. I know that because, I'm pretty big. Okay, guys. I love you all. I think you guys are all awesome. Thank you. Yes, it is work to have sex, right? I hear you. I've been married 28 years. Believe me, I know. But hey, it's kind of funny as you get older, you just don't really care about that sort of thing anymore. Well, it's not that you don't care. It's just I'm going to have to let you go, guys, because I got to go. That's probably the only thing you know for sure since you were young. Well, maybe just that people were worried about the wrong shit. But my message I wanted to bring here is that God is in all, yet all are not God. Meaning that we are all fractalized part of the whole. We are here in this world to reunite with our true self, our higher self, the one. But that being said, that does not mean you do not lose your individuality. You do not lose your sense of who you are. So, if we live in the now, the stillness, the mellow, the loving embrace of God, of His grace, of the one in the all, nothing can make us, nothing can break us, nothing can cause us ever to fall. We are all one, and one shall ever we be, because that which is within you is also that which is within me. I love you all. Love, peace, chicken grease. Peace out. Don't have any doubt. Live in the day. Live inward. Love out.